What's the number 4 fear in this world? What is the number 4 fear in this world? What do people fear most in terms of ranking number 4? Any guesses? Take a guess. Number 4 fear in the world.
One is wife.
Sorry? Wife? It should be one. Good guess, but unfortunately. Number 4 fear, come on.
Losing customer.
Losing customer, no? Number 4 fear in the world. It's debt. Debt is a number 4 fear. And what is number 1 fear? No? Sorry? No.
Love.
Sorry?
Love.
Love. I hope no.
Maintaining.
Maintaining, no. You know, number 1 fear in the world is public speaking. It is. Number 1 fear in the world is public speaking, when you're speaking in front of the public. You know, strange, nobody dies of public speaking, but it's still the number 1 fear. Now I want you to get over this number 1 fear. It has to be an interactive session. So please get up and speak whatever you have, because that's how I think everybody can contribute. So let me tell you something briefly about me before we get into it. I've been doing workshops for the last 5-6 years now, and I do it for a lot of multinational companies like Shell, Make My Trip, RBS and other things. I also take lectures at management institutes, but it all started with actually, I had to take a plunge, and in my daughter's school, they had this thing where you could volunteer for a session, to take session with the school kids. So I started doing that, and I took a motivation sessions over there. And over a bit of time, I got into the other part of it. Now during one of those sessions, I remember one of kids' mother came up to me, and actually she walked like this to me. She just walked like this and said, "Sir, I want your help." I said, "Yes, tell me." She said, "My child is not motivated." And I could feel, I'm not surprised if the mother is so demotivated, the child would definitely be demotivated. So let's all sit straight, let's set some energy flowing. So no slouching, no sitting over there, let's feel the energy in this room and contribute. So what I'm going to do is, we'll talk about value proposition first. But before we get into it, you are from inter-departments, right? All of you sitting in this table. Now, different department, different functions. Can you tell me what are the 2 things that's common between different departments? 2 things that is common between all your different departments. No? Don't get into functions. It's a function. IT is a function.
Service culture.
Could be, yeah, but people, yeah, could be, yeah, but 2 things that's really common across functions.
Quality of the work.
Yeah, could be. Right? Customers, yes. Yes. So 2 things that's common is that you create value. Creating value. All of you don't communicate, you create things. It's not about communicating value to a customer, it's about creating value. So whether you are in IT, whether you are in food and beverages, whether you are in a banquet, you are actually creating value for customers. Day in and day out, 24/7 actually. So that is one thing that is common. So that's the theme of this workshop also. How do we create value? Okay, I'll start with one video, but before I get into this video, the moment I talk about something like a Toyota car, what really hits you? What does Toyota stands for?
Brand.
Brand, yes, it's a big brand, but anything else that hits you?
Comfortable and luxury.
Okay.
Efficiency.
Efficiency, yeah, you're almost there, yeah.
Reliability.
Reliability, okay, fair enough. I think you got it right. So let's look at this commercial, and this will give you a good indication of what I'm saying. Where's the volume? Got it? There's no volume. No volume.